true believers. Chill Pal Spider-Man back again. Good morning, happy Saturday. Got my coffee as somewhat usual. I like starting my day off with a big old cup of Joe. Actually got some Starbucks whole bean espresso roast that I bought, and I just love putting this in my espresso maker. I love espresso. This thing was full all the way up to here with espresso. I can't get enough of it. And I gotta thank John the Monkey for sending me that espresso machine. It's a very nice machine. It was a PIF. All I had to do was pay for shipping, which wasn't necessarily cheap, but it was way cheaper than buying the machine. It's a very high quality machine, so I love it. Thanks, John. Again, I use it nearly every day. Wow, today, yeah, I got, it feels like it's been a while. I don't know if I did one, 2 weeks ago or not. But I got a lot to catch up on. We got a lot going on in the cadre, a lot to talk about, so, we're gonna get into it. First thing, I don't know, I've probably talked about this once or twice before, but it was probably way back. I got some vintage Aqua Velva hair tonic, and I just love this stuff. I actually picked up a case of it a few years back, and I just love this stuff. And I know, even though I'm not like putting it in the mohawk, sometimes I just like spreading it around the rest of the dome. It really just feels good. Back when I didn't have a mohawk and I did have like a normal hairstyle, the cat wants out. You know, I was using hair tonics quite a bit. I really enjoy using hair tonics, and of everything that I used, the Aqua Velva hair tonic was bar none my favorite. Absolute favorite. I love the scent, I love the feel, just the way, the texture of it. It's kind of a little heavy, so it gives you that ability to kind of style your hair with it without the locking hold of like a gel or hairspray. But it wasn't like super greasy also, which is a big complaint with a lot of tonics, hair tonics that tend to be on the greasier side. The other thing I love is the scent. This stuff smells so good. It's very much similar to the smell of the original Ice Blue, but it's the vintage smell. It's much richer. It's much less harsh. It doesn't have that like, you know, that peak kind of scent note that just kind of like gets your nose. It's much more of a toned down, softer, but richer at the same time. So it's like if you look at a sound wave or like vocal waves, they kind of go like this, right? So it's missing this top peak. So everything's kind of like more even, but the whole thing is brought up, if that makes any sense. It makes sense in my mind. Being an electrical engineer, that's kind of how I see things. But anyways, great stuff. If you can find it, it's well worth it, but I guarantee if you find it right now, it's going to be very expensive, unless you happen to luck into some, like at an antique store or something, which happens. Everybody, you see it all the time. People luck into stuff at antique stores, or, you know, they happen to get some eBay lot where something was hidden and something was a surprise. John the Monkey got a Gillette toggle for like $1.50 from an antique store. Like, that's like a $500-$600 razor, right? So everybody finds deals. They're out there, but they're few and far in between. Anyways, Cadre mug. I'm getting a new mug. I'm going to start my lather though before I talk about that. We've got something going on in the Cadre right now. I've got this puck right here, which is a vintage Williams menthol puck. But as with all the menthol pucks that are out there, pretty much the scent is gone because they're just wrapped in paper, and over the many years since those were produced, all of the menthol and all the scent has evaporated out, and you're left with pretty much just a regular old vintage puck. So sometimes people charge a premium for these because they're a bit more rare, but really all you're paying for is a green box. The soap inside is going to be no different from any other vintage William puck. But I do have some vintage Aqua Velva menthol. And I figured if I mixed this in with my puck, I might be able to get close to what that puck was originally. So we're doing a Williams 3017 challenge on the Cadre right now. We got, I think like 16, 18 people that are in on it with us. Basically, either take a modern or vintage puck, whatever. You can use it as is, or one thing that we kind of do to spice it up is to add some aftershave back in it, and that's where I got this idea. So I'm going to go ahead and start lathering. I've got my TSC Saponificio Veracino special brush, and we're going to get going with this lather. But we got the thing going on where we add some aftershave to it. So basically you grate your puck up pretty fine. Use the finer grater setting. It'll make things a lot easier. And grate it into just really small shavings. Take a couple ounces of aftershave, whatever scent you want, because that's a lot of people's complaint with Williams, is that the scent isn't that great. And so you can add some scent to it that way. And so I decided I'm going to add some menthol and menthol scent to my puck. So did that. Also, I really wanted to just crank up the menthol a bit, so I also added in to my aftershave, before I added it to my soap, was a menthol crystal that was about an inch long. So that added a ton of menthol. And I'm like, that's not enough. So I also added in 10 drops of Ice Dragon, which is the menthol additive from Ethos Grooming, and also 10 drops of M-Bomb, which was the menthol additive that was produced from the Shave Den back in the day. I've had that forever. And let all that sit for a few days to kind of co-mingle, then smashed it all down, put the lid in, or took the lid off, and let the alcohol evaporate out. And this is what I'm left with. And it is very menthol-y. There are some other soaps out there that have more menthol, but this is a pretty good cooling soap. Maybe, maybe February, coldest month out of the year for us, typically, was not the time to do that. Today's high, I think, is in the teens. And then all this week, we don't have any highs higher than the teens. And I think a few days this week, our highs are like between 6 and 9, and then our lows are like -8. So yeah, this is gonna be a cold week for us. So maybe not the best time to be using a menthol soap, but who cares? It's just gonna be really brisk if I go outside. So we're gonna get to the shave, talk about a few other things, but back to my mug. I do have my Cadre mug, which I really enjoy. This is the first Cadre mug I ever got, and it is getting a bit worn. I don't know why, but the logo is kind of fading, probably just because I use it so much and it goes through the dishwasher quite a bit. But that was the first one I ever bought. I've bought several since then. Different colors. You can customize them and change the colors if you want. A few of them have some different designs on them, but that one was the first one I ever got, and green is my favorite color. So I got that one that was lime green on the interior, and really just like that one more. Now, the reason I'm talking about that right now, and the reason I'm wearing this shirt, which I'll show you in a minute, is because the monkey, John, yep, same guy that sent me the coffee maker, just recently got done hosting a bingo game, and I won it. And my prize was a mug that he designed specifically for that bingo game, which is the 26th game that we've played, I believe. So it is going to say bingo game number 26 on it. Monkey Bingo, and it should have my name on it, my username, Spider. And he said, hey, what color do you want for your mug to be? And I've won a mug from him before for winning bingo, and I love coffee mugs, and I was really, when he said the prize was going to be another mug, I was really hoping I was going to win it, and man, my card was sucking at the beginning. I really did not think that I was going to win it, because I wasn't getting as many hits on my card as everybody else was, but it doesn't matter how many hits you get, it matters that you get the hits in the right spot, and that's what I was getting. And so the stars aligned, I won the game. He said, hey, what color do you want? My other one was purple, or like a dark blue, kind of an indigo-ish, but I think it was sort of purplish, inside and out, and which purple is kind of my second favorite color. And so I'm like, hey, how about a green one? And he shot me back a couple of options, and one of them was, out the park. Just more than I expected, and it looks amazing, at least in the picture that he showed me, and I can't wait to get that mug in. It looks awesome. It's being shipped. I should get it like next week, or this week, this upcoming week. I guess it is still next week. It's Saturday right now. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to this. Try to get this a little bit more cushiony. So really looking forward to getting that. And John the monkey, when he hosts a bingo game, he likes posting his favorite little monkey to taunt us, which is this monkey right there. And that's why I got my I Survived TSC Bingo shirt. Now, if y'all play TSC Bingo and you want one of these shirts, just go to the TSC's Zazzle store. You can get them there. You can change the color of the shirt if you want. All different kind of options there. Now, it's my turn. Since I won, it's my turn to host the next bingo game, which sign-ups will start on Monday. I do have what I think is a pretty sweet prize. I'm not announcing that yet or giving any teasers, except to say that nobody out there on the TSC, or probably anywhere for that matter, has this item. It's something kind of unique, and also something that I think the vast majority of people are going to want and will enjoy. And I think at least within all of the regulars who play bingo all the time, I think absolutely every single one of you is going to want this prize. But I'd venture to say that a lot of other people would want this prize as well. And that's all I'm going to say. It will be announced tomorrow with the sign-up sheet for the game. So you just have to look forward to that. This is, as I said, a 3017 game, or 7 got game going on, shave going on. I got two different things going on in my head. I'm still not done talking about either, so I'm getting confused. This is a 3017 puck, which means use it every day. If you need to take a break and get a cheat day and use something else for some variety, that's fine in the middle, but use the puck until completion. This is shave number 6. No, this is shave number 5 for this puck, because we started on the 2nd, because the 2nd is James Baker Williams' birthday. The 2nd, February 2nd, Groundhog's Day, would have been his 202nd birthday. So for the most part, most of us started our shaves on the 2nd to honor his birthday. Barber Dave, he plays by his own rules. He started on the 1st. What can you do? So, before I switch gears, I'm going to talk about one more thing. So I will say, since we are in February, and the sort of major holiday for February is Valentine's Day, it will be a somewhat Valentine's-themed game that I play on for bingo. It will be starting up on the 15th, the Monday following Valentine's Day will be the first call of the game. But if you've ever played bingo on the TSC, this one's going to be different. I'm changing some things up, and it's going to be some things that you've never seen on the Cadre before. It's going to make the game, I think, very interesting and hopefully more fun to play. You may love me, you may hate me after it, I don't know, but I think it's going to be more fun. Now, the one thing I didn't talk about was this razor. In addition to the 3017 that we're doing with the soap, as is also customary in the month of February, being the shortest month, that is the month where we do a one blade challenge. We try to use a blade for the entire month. That's why we picked the shortest month to do that in. So we've got the one blade challenge. I decided to use my Feather ASD2 with a feather blade, which for me personally, feather blade is actually one of the best longevity blades out there. I know a lot of people disagree. A lot of people are like, I only get 2 or 3 shaves and then I throw that sucker away. Me, I know you've probably heard me say this tons of time, and I'm not trying to like brag or boast, but I've taken my feather blades out to 66 shaves the first time I did a one blade challenge with it, and the second time I used a feather in a one blade challenge, I got 115 shaves, and I don't think I'm like superhuman or have like weird skin or anything that allows me to get that out there. I think it's just a technique that over 10 years of wet shaving, I've kind of developed a good technique to get good longevity out of my blades. And I think it's something that people can also learn how to do. And I know through various different threads on the forums, people have learned, oh, I can get more shaves. You know, even if they use a blade for a week. A lot of people are like, yep, I put a new blade in on Sunday, and then I shave for a week, and the next Sunday I pop it out. Like, it's just a routine, and people get into that routine, and they're like, oh yeah, I only get a week out of my blades. And there's so much more out there, and you know, you don't. Granted, I get it. This is everyone's response to this. Blades are cheap. Why not get a new one? You know, why suffer any shaves? Well, I don't suffer any shaves either. I don't take bad shaves. I get good shaves. The whole 115 shaves, every single one of them was good. This one was great. This is now the 6th shave on that blade. Still feeling like it was day one. So both times I did the challenge before, I put my feather blade into a Merkur 34 HD razor, which for me is a very mild, very smooth razor, which is why I chose it, but wanted to change it up, having just recently picked up one of these Feather ASD2s. I'm going to get some shave oil to put over my witch hazel. I'm going to go with some patchouli from CBL. I really enjoy the, I like to put a little bit of oil right under here, hopefully over time, maybe it'll help with these bags under my eyes. Anyways, the ASD2 is really mild, and I really enjoy it. For me, I get the best shaves with a really good sharp blade and a mild razor, which is exactly what that combination is for me. So I thought that if I combine that with some slick soap, which Williams is super mega slick, one of the slickest in the game, that I could really try to extend this out even further. Will it happen? I don't know. It may crap out after 15 days, 30 days, but maybe I'll go for 200 days. I don't know. But that's why I bring this up, because I've got a PIF challenge sorts going on where all you gotta do is pick a number. Pick a number between 0 and 1,000. How many shaves do you think this blade is going to last me before I give up on it? And now I'm gonna backtrack, because if you're in the one blade challenge, it doesn't mean you have to use the same blade for the entire month. If you go 2 weeks and that blade is starting to get rough and you don't like the shave, you can take that blade out and not be out of the challenge. That's not what the challenge is about. But you got to put the same blade back in. So you got your tuck of blades, you pulled out one, you use it for 2 weeks, you got to pitch it, you got to pull out the next blade. You got to use the same brand, same type of blade. Hopefully, you work on your technique. You extend that next blade out and hopefully get a few more shaves than you got the last time. Hopefully you learn something throughout the course. So the whole idea is to focus on one blade, not one single blade. If you can use that single blade the whole month, that's the goal, but it doesn't mean you're out of the challenge if you have to pitch that one. But the goal is just to learn. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go for the whole month, but how long do you think I'm gonna go with that blade? I'm using my CBL aftershave tonic in the Pinnacle scent, which is a Creed Aventus scent cologne. Smells really good, and I love his aftershave tonic. This feels so good on the face, leaves it feeling great all day long. Anyways, go to the thread, pick a number, add it to the list, and what I'm doing is, I've already said at the beginning of February that the prize will be a vintage puck of Williams. And you've got this whole month to sign up. I'm going to close it at the very end of February. So you got to get your vote in, your guess in by the end of February. But every new month that starts, I'm going to add another prize to the package. So if I go 45 days, that's going to be 2 months of that I've shaved in. So I've shaved in the month of February, I've shaved in the month of March, that'll be 2 prizes. If I go into April, that'll be 3 prizes. If I go into May, it'll be 4. So the longer I'm in, the better it is for y'all, because the prize package is going to be better. And if you know me, you know my piffs, you know what I've got in the back that I'm not using, that I'm just going to add to it. I got some good stuff. So you're really, really, really going to want to get in on this. If you're not a member of the cadre, go join us, find my thread, go sign up. It's free. All you got to do is pick a number. That's easy. And then please, if you are new, go to the newbie section and just introduce yourself to the cadre. We'd love to hear about you, where you're from, and what you like to use when you're shaving. So that is my shave for today. Really had a good one. I love that aftershave. The CBL aftershave is something else. It soaks right in and it feels really good. Even with that oil, I think maybe I put a hair too much oil on there. I think I probably should have used just like a little bit less. It's a little bit tacky right now, but I know within about 5-10 minutes, it's gonna all soak in. His stuff is super, super good. It doesn't sit on the skin. It just soaks right in and makes your skin feel great. Actually, already I can feel it starting to dry down. It's feeling great. So enjoy your shaves. If you're out there watching me on the tubes of you, thank you. But please do check us out on the Shaving Cadre. It is a great place to hang out, and we do have a lot of fun. Lots of threads going on. We do have the weight loss challenge. I did weigh myself today, and I'm down even more. I really love the support. the information that we're getting on the cadre. If you're trying to lose weight, if you got some New Year's resolutions you're working through, we've got a thread for you. I'm losing weight every day. In the month of January, I lost like 19 and a half pounds, starting up keto. And since then, where did I end up off at? I think since then I've lost another, in the last 6 days, I've lost another 5-ish pounds. Close, not quite 5 pounds, but 5 pounds over the course of 6 days. That's not too bad. So if I can keep that going throughout the rest of the month and throughout the rest of these 5 months, it's great. So we do have a weight loss challenge going on, and there are prizes. We've got 6 vendors on the cadre that donated prizes just to support us. And every month, whoever has the most weight loss by percent, and it starts over every month. So every month is a brand new month. So you can join us anytime. Whoever does the best is going to win a prize, but really the prize is just getting in better shape, getting healthier, feeling better. I feel a whole lot better. Man, I felt like garbage at the end of 2020. I gained a ton of weight. I was drinking a lot of alcohol, just one thing after another. Everything was just, it was a horrible year. Everybody can agree. I mean, maybe some people had a good year, but in general, it was a horrible year. And towards the end, I really just let go and gained a ton of weight over the last 2 months of 2020, and I really just felt like garbage. And I feel so much better now. I have so much more energy, and I'm loving it. Like, I love this lifestyle, and I'm so just disheartened that I ever got off of this lifestyle, because when I got on the losing weight train before, I was feeling amazing, felt great. And why did I let that go? Laziness. And that's what the the cadre and the support that we're giving each other during that competition is so good. Every single day you're getting motivation from each other. You're getting tips and tricks and recipes, and just even if it's nothing specific towards you, you're just seeing everybody else go through the process, and it keeps you motivated to do the same thing. And I love it. So please, if you're in that boat, if you'd like to get healthier, you'd like to lose weight, you set a New Year's resolution, even if you didn't set a New Year's resolution and you want to just start one right now, go ahead and join us on the cadre. We'd love to have you. We'd love to have you join us, and get healthy, stay happy, enjoy your shaves. I'm Spider, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.